What is up, you guys? My name is Joel, and this is where we simplify and break down e-commerce brands to identify key points to their success. And the point of the series is to really help others or new drop shippers that are getting into the game in 2021 and to see what types of elements they should be considering and things that brands are using to curate what makes them the most successful. Before we even jump into this brand today, guys, I want you to know that they are charging $10 per bar of soap, which is pretty crazy in the industry, and they seem to not have any big competitors. And people are just buying it up like crazy, and they're charging $50 for these bundles, and people are buying them. So we're going to break down exactly how they're able to do that. So I'm sure you guys have heard of the brand Dr. Squatch. They have actually had over 381,000 followers on Facebook, and they have over 313,000 Instagram followers. Surprisingly, this brand started back in 2014, but as you guys know, we recently just started seeing a bunch of their ads on Facebook and on YouTube within the past couple years or so. And well, the whole reason that we see a bunch of their ads is because, well, they're very good ads and they stick to us. We remember them. So let's go ahead and take a look at one of their best-selling ads.
You don't know it, but you leave your shower covered in chemicals. Big Soap says they don't use enough of this stuff to cause damage, but why play just the tip with harmful chemicals? Stop marinating your man meat in unholy ingredients that are harmful to your well-being, body, and sperm count.
And so right off the bat, you can see that they have an amazing scroll stopper, which is by far the most important part of a video ad. It's what catches your attention in the first 3 seconds. The reason why this is so important is because it stops people from scrolling on Facebook and Instagram, or just hitting that skip ad button on YouTube. From here, people are hooked and curiosity basically takes over. And then already within the first 10 seconds, you can see that they are identifying the problem. And whether that's an obvious problem or creating a problem, then a solution. In other words, it's basically a niche. They're establishing a niche or a market. And as you can see here, it says stop marinating your man meat in unholy chemicals, along with the dude in the background getting a shampoo shower, which is obviously something that you'll probably stop scrolling for. And the reason this phrase is so powerful is because it identifies a problem that the common person may have or have never thought about, or one that really doesn't matter too much, and people think, oh, well, I've never thought about it like that before, or maybe I should pay attention to this. And then they proceed to explain the science behind as to why you should stay away from traditional shampoo, which makes them a type of authority figure in the industry for people that are watching.
Most name brand bars and body washes you rub on your skin are classified by the FDA as synthetic detergent. It's not even real soap. But you're not.
Then finally, as you can see here, they offer the solution. Dr. Squatch, a natural bar soap that isn't made from harmful chemicals and is carefully handmade.
But you're not a dish. You're a man. And men deserve real, all-natural soap.
And then, like all ads should have, is the social proof and reviews. And obviously they just show people not getting their balls shrunk or getting micro peepees from traditional shampoo.
But don't take my word for it. I'm just a golden-haired internet soap angel. These bars are bathing in thousands of 5-star reviews from satisfied customers. Men love our soap because it makes their skin feel less like that and more like this.
But this is nonetheless important to any ad. As you can see, giving credibility is very important when you are creating a video ad, and also it establishes the trustworthiness from someone who has just found out about your company or your brand. Another thing that I wanted to mention about these ads is that one large selling point is, well, the ladies in the ad.
This makes me want to go find a man that smells like this. A guy that smells good is definitely a turn on. If they don't smell good, it's kind of a little red flag.
As you can see here in the video, they propose their product as a woman pleaser, or that woman will automatically be more attracted to you based off of how you smell, which I suppose is a good selling point. Obviously, most of the people that are going to be watching these video ads are going to be men, so that makes sense. And I mean, just look at other brands like Manscaped, where they say being clean shaven down there is more attractive compared to having a forest, which is agreeable to most people. So all in all, as you can see, their branding is insanely on point, and it's not just some crazy idea that has revolutionized the whole hygiene industry. It's just how they express their brand. Like if you walk down the street and you randomly meet someone and they have an amazing personality, obviously you want to be friends with them. And and I'm starting to understand as to why people would want to buy this expensive soap. And their ads are pretty damn funny, which is the reason why I think a lot of people are willing to pay that premium for it. So moving on to their website, you'll probably be quite surprised here. What you do notice right off the bat is the simplicity of their website. It's nothing crazy, nothing spammy. Like literally, I'm sure any of us out there could create a website like this within a couple hours. And there's no spammy notifications, there's no bright, distracting colors. In fact, there are very few colors. And this is because colors go into factor with branding as well. And they're very, very important because you want to have congruency in between your website, your ad, and then the actual product. Obviously, you don't want to have colors in your ad that don't match with the site or the product. It will throw your customer off when they land on your site, and it just decreases your conversion rate or your overall trustworthiness. So when you guys are picking a product, just make sure that the text, video ads, and the site all match up as far as color congruency. And like I said, it just increases your conversion rate as well as your brand trust. So in this brand's case, they use the colors brown, orange, and tan, and green, which give a sort of like earthy, natural vibe, which is really what they're shooting for as far as like natural soap and stuff like that. So one of the main things that I do like about their site specifically is their slogan: feel like a man, smell like a champion, better smell and better skin without the harsh chemicals. So obviously that references their main selling point, which is avoiding chemicals in shampoo or traditional soap. Another thing that I like is the bundling of products as well as their subscription service, which means they probably have an insane average order value or an AOV. Once you guys get into dropshipping more, you'll understand that having a large average order value or just your average order value in general will either kill or keep your business alive. And starting out, you need to have discounts for bundles. If you just think about it, if they just sold single bars of soap on their website, they probably wouldn't be profitable at all. But their bundles and subscription services just really entice people to buy more. And in this case, it makes sense to buy multiple bars of soap. Who buys one bar of soap when they go to like Walmart or on Amazon even? Another thing to think about is how many times have you been subscribed to something and just forget about it and it just charges your card? That's very similar to like a gym membership that you don't use, or being subbed to like a billion different streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, HBO, all these different services that you don't really watch. And then you have people that actually like the brand or actually run out of soap every single month and they want to continue to purchase more, which is completely understandable. Even me at this point, I'd want to buy soap from them. So one thing that I do like, and it's not only the bundles of different soaps, but they have other products like deodorant and toothpaste. They have hair care products. They have beard oil. And it's sort of a one-stop shop as far as hygiene products. But their main product still remains the same, like bars of soap, which is what you should be focusing on in the beginning because you want to have a one product store. And overall, having a general store, I don't recommend doing that only because it doesn't really focus on one brand. You're trying to sell all these different products and stuff, so it kind of takes away from that whole brand feel that your website has or your product has. So you want to give the customer a very specific brand feel when they land on your site. It just increases conversions and your brand trustworthiness. And then scrolling on to the bottom of the page, you can see that they do have reviews, as any site should have, and you guys should be using on your site as well. One app that I do highly recommend is Ali Reviews, and they do have the cleanest looking reviews that you can get for any dropshipping site. You can even change the different colors and stuff to match your brand. So definitely check them out. And as you can see, they offer free shipping, and you should always offer free shipping regardless of what product that you have. Now, of course, later down the road, you can offer express shipping, like maybe 1 to 3 day shipping, and just charge a premium for that. But starting out, you want to have complete free shipping. As you can see, their brand has 3 to 7 day shipping, which is kind of crazy. But starting out, you want to shoot for 1 to 2 weeks of shipping times. And another thing too, like I mentioned before, this store is crazily simple, which is what everyone should be shooting for. Do not overthink it. You shouldn't be spending more than 3 to 5 hours on your store when you're setting it up, as far as the product page, the home page, linking it up with, your social media. But what you mainly should be focusing on is the marketing. Honestly, in dropshipping or building a brand in general, 99% is the marketing or the ad. And that's what entices people to buy. 1% is the actual website. So you definitely have to keep that in mind. And I'm sure you've seen some brands that have horrible looking stores, but somehow make bank just because their ads are doing so insanely well and people are just ready to buy. So I'm sure if you guys have heard of posture correctors and seen all the crazy ads out there, the spammy ads, but people still buy it like crazy because it's a necessity. People want to have a product that will help them or solve their problem. And even their logo, when you look at their logo, look how simple it is. Like a 4-year-old kid could have drawn this logo better. But then it all just goes back into branding and not overthinking it. And that's the overall expression of this brand. Another thing that I want to mention too is that these guys have an amazing social media presence, especially on Facebook and Instagram. And you can see that they post almost daily. And it's not just some random content that they post. It's content that people can relate to and stuff that people find funny, like memes, short video clips, just funny stuff that people will automatically like and what will keep them engaged in the long run. And essentially that's what you really want, especially if you're trying to build a brand over time, because that'll always keep your customers coming back to the brand and wanting to buy more. So as you can see, they have a presence on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and that is crazily ideal. Now, I don't know if they specifically do Google ads, but it seems that they're killing it the most on Facebook ads currently. But other than that, that is Dr. Squatch, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got a lot of value out of it and sort of understand what types of elements you should be adding to your business in order to be successful. Especially in 2021, dropshipping really doesn't work as well as it used to anymore, and that's because people need to focus more on branding as opposed to just selling random products. And yeah, let me know what you guys want to see next in the video or the comments down below. And I can come out with content as far as like doing a breakdown with Manscaped or other brands out there, such as $1 Shave Club, stuff like that. So let me know. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.